Hey guys, welcome back. So we finally got some snow here in Utah. It's been crazy. We haven't had really cold temperatures. I think the lowest it got here where I live in the evening or at night was 29 degrees. And this morning we woke up and it was 20 degrees. We had snow yesterday. We got quite a bit, which was much needed. And so I thought I'd do a fun little winter tour. It's just gonna be kind of short, I think. There's not a ton of things to see and it's a little sunny out here. I think it's a good idea. I think it's going to be beautiful. So I'm just going to show you a few things. Show you a few things that are blooming at this time of year, which are really beautiful, especially with snow on them. I let the sun come out a little bit because I was hoping that some of that would melt back so we can see some of those blooms, but we'll just move the snow away if we can't. So here is my little winter tour. I was gonna start pruning a lot of things back this week, but I think we're gonna have to wait until this snow melts to be able to do some of the things that I wanna do. Let's get into it. So looking out here, I love to see these blue spruce trees with snow on them. It's just one of my absolute favorite things. And the creek has been flowing pretty good this winter. Usually it kind of freezes up a little bit, but like I said, it's been a really warm winter, as a lot of you guys know in these upper western states has been for you too. Let's just look down here at these boxwoods. I planted these up in the fall in here and I absolutely love them. I'm going to keep them in there, and the pansies in there are just so pretty right now, and they're so happy to have a little bit of snow on them. And so you can see how important it is to have boxwoods or some type of evergreen to give you that interest, because boxwoods are one of my favorite things, especially the round bushy ones. When they have snow on them in the winter, it just adds a lot of interest. So that's been really nice to have. I think I want to add a few more up in this area here this spring. We'll see. I still need to figure out what to do with that tiny little spot. It's kind of a weird spot. Let's go down the stairs. So I'm definitely going to keep this Vanderwolf pine in this pot this year because I've absolutely loved it, and I have loved these purple pansies in it. Look at these. They're so vibrant and so pretty, and that color with the cool toned needles of these is just such a pretty combination. So this spring these are just going to be overflowing out the pot. I can just tell. And then I'm going to keep these here too. You can see that they're these little boxwoods that I have, these little topiaries, add so much interest right here in this spot that didn't really have anything. And I like that I have the option to move them around the yard. So I'll just keep them in these little pots till they start to get bigger, and then maybe at some point they'll be planted in the ground. This has been blooming, which has been a little while. This rock cress, I think it's the rock cress, like a pink one, and my tulips are starting to come up, you can see. So that's been really fun. The roses, it's been such a mild winter that they haven't lost their leaves really, so I'm gonna have to take all the leaves off. I think that's what's gonna take a lot of time this spring this early spring, late winter, as I prune those all back. But I can't wait to see the Lady of Shalott this spring. It's gonna be beautiful. Piper keeps chasing the ducks. She's being kind of naughty. Piper, come here, come. Hey, don't chase the ducks. Oh, they're so cute in here. Let's zoom in. I cannot wait to see how many baby ducks we get this year. We always get some every spring, so that's really fun. Last year we had 15 on this creek, and it was just magical, and they all stuck together all summer long. Okay, so over here we have these lovely covered blue spruce trees, and you can see this is such a good time to look and see where you need more evergreens. I do know I need to add more here, and I'm going to work on that this spring. I think I want to put another juniper. Is that what this is? It's like this cool toned one, an evergreen. So I think I'll put that there, but I love mugo pine so much. I need to add more of those. But it's almost time to cut all these things back and get ready for spring. I have daffodils popping up already, which you can see over here. Out of the snow. So that's going to be really fun. And one plant that I absolutely love is heather. And I want to add more this year, and this is the time to get it. But look how pretty that is. And during the summer, it looks like a little pine bush, like an evergreen. Well, it is an evergreen. And then these bloom forever. So I absolutely love that. I have another one here. I also have a few out there that I can see out my window, and it's just bright purple in the winter, and it's so much fun. This is the time of year to go get those, so I think I'm gonna go down to Home Depot or Lowe's or my local garden center and get some of those to add. I think down here is where I want to put some more. I wanted to show you too, it's so fun to leave these hydrangeas out because of the interest that they add, and we'll see the ones over by the shed over here. They're just so pretty outside. As it was snowing yesterday, I was like, oh, I love that so much. And I missed that all winter, so it was fun to get that yesterday. Here's some more right here. And look how beautiful that is. One of my favorite trees, blue spruce. I'm not sure of the variety of this one. I need to figure it out. I know it's a Colorado one, pretty sure. It's a more sparse one, and they don't get super big, and they're not big, huge, beefy ones, which I absolutely love. So pretty. So here are these. Oh my goodness. Love these underplanted with pansies. I should have done that out front too. We'll remember that next year, but they're going to be so pretty in about a month, hopefully. But I really do hope we get more snow. Some more over here. We just gotta look at these. Oh my goodness. Love them. I'm definitely wanting to do more rich, more saturated colors in the garden this year. Let's go check out the hellebores under the snow over here. Love hellebores, one of my favorite plants. Also want to add more of those. Here they are under the snow. Piper, Henny, come over here. And look at that. They're such thick, sturdy flowers. So this snow is not going to bother them at all. This is when they bloom. So pretty. Another area that's going to have a little more winter interest is right here with these boxwoods. I hope they get big kind of quickly. And I've added some more pines, Mugo pines back here, which will add a lot of interest too. I really am tempted to add a rose right here this year. We'll see. I'm wanting more roses for sure. Let's go see the ducks here. The creek. So I definitely need to add some Mugo pines. I think I want to add one here and here, and then one there, maybe. Definitely two here, and then some kind of evergreen here. It's taken me a while to kind of build up this hill here, and it's been a little bit difficult. I'm learning as I go, but I did transplant some hellebores up here. Let's go check on them. I also put some tulip bulbs, so hoping I'm not stepping on anything. These are a pretty darker color. Purple. And yeah, they're getting ready to bloom. So as soon as this snow melts, I'm gonna come and cut all these back. So that's fun. They do like shady areas, and they can take areas that are a little bit drier. She loves chasing them. And I have a few changes up here that I need to tell you about. But that's going to be in another video, so we'll talk about that later. But I have a new addition up there. It's a project that I'm working on with Vigo Garden, so I'm really excited about that. But we'll talk about that as I get into. That's going to be a video that comes up pretty soon. As soon as the snow melts. Right, here's the hydrangea stems with snow on them. Isn't that so pretty? This doggy's going to come bark at us for a minute. It's okay. They were just blowing around in the wind yesterday, and the snow was flying around, and it was just so pretty. Hey, puppy. But I'm ready to cut those down. It's time to move on to spring. Feels weird that I'm doing a winter garden tour. Late February, our first winter day, honestly. I forgot the zoomies this morning. It's the neighbor's kids' dogs that's here once in a while. You guys playing? Go, Piper, go! Go, Piper, go! It's amazing to see how big this tree has gotten within the last 3-4 years. And look, we've got these coming up. What are these called? Oh my goodness, I get so rusty every spring. They're like little white bells. I'll put it on the screen. I have to like relearn everything, and it's gonna be so fun when spring comes to remember all the plants that I planted, because sometimes I forget. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I planted that there. But here's some more heather. Look how pretty this is, and hopefully you can see it, but oh my goodness. So pretty. So pretty. They do like a little more sun. That's why these don't have a ton of blooms on them, because they're part shade, but I think they get just enough. But I think if I planted some over there like I want to in that bed, they're gonna be really pretty. Maybe that's what I should put over here. Ooh, I'm going to. And they're really good in the front as like a border because they're really low. That's what I'm gonna put over there. So I need to go see if they have some of those at Home Depot or Lowe's. Got a little snow on your nose. Piper, hey. Go play. Go play. Okay. Not much to show, but I just wanted to show you the yard in winter. Might be kind of a short video, but I thought you'd enjoy that. Maybe I'll put a few clips here at the end and add some music and let you guys just enjoy this winter before it leaves. I'm glad it's here. We haven't had it yet, so it makes me happy. And it's gonna warm up in the 50s this weekend. With another band of storms, and hopefully we get snow. I don't know that it's going to be cold enough, but anyway, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Next time I'm going to be out here in a few weeks, hopefully, cutting back things and getting things ready for spring, which I'm super excited about. So we will see you guys then. Bye guys. Thanks for joining.